Hi, my name is Allan Weisbard. I'm a licensed clinical social worker here in Ashland, Oregon. My private practice, I help patients reduce their stress and, very importantly, increase their resilience. As I'm recording this in December of 2020, we are in the midst of the COVID pandemic. The news is filled with record hospitalizations and deaths. But on the other side, vaccines are just about to be approved. This is a dark, difficult time for most of us, but I have put together 10 ways to shine your light in these dark times. Since 1963, the autumn season has been a difficult time for me. 2 months shy of my 13th birthday, I lost my younger brother to cancer. Then President Kennedy was assassinated. During this dark time, somehow my family and the country made it through. In the Jewish tradition, I remember lighting a candle for someone who's passed to help them navigate the darkness. That year deepened me emotionally, and I believe it laid the groundwork to my becoming a therapist. Now, as I remember these events of 57 years ago, I realized that's where I developed my long-standing interest in resilience. We all need adaptability as we patiently make our way through this long, dark winter. When darkness looms, shine your light. Those of you who know me are aware that I'm a train enthusiast. Many times I've walked through abandoned train tunnels aided only by my flashlight. I journey into the heart of that dark tunnel, and although it frightened me, I was compelled to turn off the light for just a moment. As soon as I turned the light back on, I had a sense of relief and easily saw my way to the light at the end of the tunnel. All of us struggle with darkness, but if we make our light shine brighter, we can dispel the shadows. I want to take this opportunity to share 10 tips to help you shine your light, even when it feels like when you're in a long, dark tunnel. The first tip, and those of you who are familiar with my website, is called healthyoptimism.com. The first tip is cultivate healthy optimism. Now, this perspective can be as simple as remembering to tell yourself, I will get through this. Or one of my favorites is, this too shall pass. So knowing that there is a way through. The second tip to help you is clearly communicate your boundaries. COVID is a very difficult time on so many levels. But if we realize our COVID precautions are not just for ourselves, but a sign of love and respect for family, friends, and community, it will make it much easier to be firm in our particular limits. Remember, the coronavirus doesn't own us. We have control over our actions and the risks we choose to take. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Many of us in our community are having a very difficult time, both financially and emotionally. Are there ways in which you can give to others? A powerful practice is to be kind to somebody every day. In fact, in psychotherapy, it's called altruism therapy, helping yourself get from being down in the dumps by helping to lift someone up. Remember to thank those who have done something special for you. Number 4, be grateful and appreciative. When I feel down, which I do, like everyone, I try to find things for which to be thankful. I remember, I don't really remember, but I consider how much more terrifying the 1918 flu must have been for our ancestors. Now we have modern medicine and technology. The truth is, There's no better time to be living through a pandemic. We have a vaccine right on the horizon, video conferencing, movies, and online ordering of almost anything at our fingertips. The fifth is to remember to see the silver linings. How have you benefited from the new and unexpected perspectives that sheltering in place has brought to your life? It's easy to concentrate on what we have lost. For me, I know that I have gained a more leisurely lifestyle with more time to explore new interests and learn new things. I've been using a music app that will help me, hopefully, improve my singing. What have you been learning? What have you gained from this pandemic? And no weight jokes. Challenge your pessimistic thinking. It's important for all of us to replace negative self-limiting thoughts with positive self-talk. Focus on what went right instead of what went wrong. What are some of the changes that the pandemic has brought to your life that you appreciate? Every day, find something that can bring you joy. Appreciate fresh air, the foliage, the greenery around us, the beautiful clouds. Maintain a sense of awe. A sense of awe is really valuable for getting through hard times. For me, a walk in the woods or even watching nature-oriented shows is very soothing. I love to walk in the park and look for things to be awe-filled about. A recent study showed that those who participate in walks, actively seeking out moments of awe, increase their positive emotions and decrease their distress. Number 8 is the importance of maintaining social connection while physically distancing. Many people have reconnected with friends and relatives utilizing Zoom. Truly, a continued sense of social bonds is a key to happiness. Is there someone you can reach out to? Think deeply. Is there someone that you can reach out to that you haven't? It's crucial to curate your exposure to the news and social media. Find some good, optimistic news. It's out there. And as importantly, share with others the optimistic stories you have found. And feel free to take a news sabbatical. Give yourself a break. And even if you're reading news articles, try to go to different sections of the paper other than politics, world events, or COVID. Find areas of the paper that bring you joy and interest, such as science, health information, or book or movie or television reviews. And the last that I'd like to leave you with is imagining positive, joyful outcomes. Make a positive post-pandemic plan for yourself. Now for me, I have lots of travel in mind, but on a much more simple and deep level, I'm truly looking forward to visiting in person with friends and family without worrying about getting sick or making them sick. Just take some time to think about what are some of the activities you're looking forward to. And remember, inside the word emergency is the root word emerge. How do you want to emerge differently from this crisis and opportunity? I encourage you to choose a couple of ideas from this list and give them a try. I'm optimistic that when you do, it will strengthen your resilience.